In this video, we're going to try and sum up all the terms of this series from 2 all the way to infinity. So our normal routine in the past has always been to somehow manipulate this and get it into this form. Once we're in this form, we can then blindly follow the formula to work out the sum of the whole series. But the problem with this one here is in order for us to apply this formula, we need n to start at 1. But here we're starting in the middle of nowhere. We're starting at n equals 2. So let's try and do this. So the first step, we want to somehow morph this into something near enough of this form. So rewrite this as one block multiplying another block. So here we've got n. We want to somehow get it near enough to n minus 1. So by rewriting this as one block multiplying another block, we've turned this n into n minus 1. And then here, rewrite this as one block multiplying another block here. So here n plus 1, we turned it into n minus 1. So by rewriting this as this times this, we've turned this n plus 1 into n minus 1. So now imagine this as one fraction multiplying another fraction. So this block here will then become this. And then this block here becomes this. This, by the way, is just a constant. So now this is what we're trying to find out. We're trying to find out from n equals 2 all the way to infinity. But the thing is, we can't just blindly follow this formula, because this formula only works when you start at n equals 1. Here you're starting in the middle of nowhere when n equals 2. So what's happening here is that in order for us to use this formula, this is summing up everything from the first term all the way to infinity. So in order for us to use this formula, we need to start at n equals 1. We need to start at n equals 1. So when n equals 1, it will then give us this. So this is when n equals 1. This is when n equals 2, n equals 3, n equals 4, and so on, all the way to infinity. In order for us to use this formula, it's really summing up everything from the first term all the way to infinity. But then here, what we're trying to seek is we start at n equals 2. So let's try and put this into here. So this will be when you put 2 into here, it would be 2 take away 1, which is 1. So it would be this times this. So this will be our first term, and then well, basically this series will sum this up, sum this up, all the way to infinity. But then in order for us to use this formula, we need to sum up from here all the way to infinity. So, well, the trick here, you could apply this formula and then simply take away this first term, and then all the rest will represent this. But we need to develop a way, in such a way that for later on, if it comes to n equals 28, say, then we don't want to have to sum up. Well, we need to develop a way that will work for let's say n equals 28. So for n equals 2, we could just simply apply the formula, sum up everything, and then take away this. Then the rest would represent this. But then we need to develop a way of doing it so that it works for all n, for let's say n equals 28, say. I will continue in the next video.